Do you know how carefree the life of a single female alcoholic in Japan can be? At 9 o'clock in the morning, Keiko arrives at the train station, ready to embark on another trip. Keiko, a 31-year-old office worker in Tokyo, buys a bento as soon as she boards the train, since she skips breakfast to catch her train. Keiko has no hobbies besides traveling and drinking. She always starts her meal with a beer, whether she's on a train or a plane. After finishing a bottle of wine, Keiko still feels unsatisfied, so she buys 2 more bottles. For breakfast, she casually chugs 3 bottles of beer, showing that her alcohol tolerance is pretty impressive. After eating and drinking enough, Keiko takes a nap. At noon, Keiko arrives at her destination, Kusatsu Onsen, one of Japan's most acidic natural spring water, which kills almost all bacteria and microorganisms and has superior antibacterial power. After checking into the hotel, Keiko is starving, so she drops off her luggage and goes out to find a unique local restaurant for lunch. Because she wants to soak in the hot springs, Keiko doesn't drink much during this meal, just 2 glasses, and eats some food to fill her stomach, then changes her clothes and starts to enjoy the hot springs. After soaking in the hot springs, Keiko wanders around town and soon gets bored because she didn't drink enough at her last meal. So, she finds a place to have an early dinner. After sitting down, she orders a beer to satisfy her craving. However, she's told that local dishes pair better with sake, so Keiko only orders 1 beer tonight and drinks sake throughout the meal. While eating local food and drinking delicious sake, Keiko feels truly satisfied. Keiko typically travels alone during her vacations, but fortunately, she's used to it after many years. At 31 years old, many of her friends are married and have children, so she can't even find a friend to drink with, let alone travel with. After finishing dinner and returning to the hotel, Keiko goes to soak in the hot springs again. Perhaps because she didn't drink enough beer today, Keiko buys several more bottles to drink in her room after soaking and returning to her room. Keiko is all about whipping up some tasty grub and cracking open a cold one when she clocks out for the day. It's her way of unwinding. After drinking a bottle, Keiko feels hungry again, so she eats instant noodles to pair with the beer because it's so late already. After drinking another 2 bottles and eating a bowl of instant noodles, Keiko finally feels full. The next day, Keiko gets up at 9 o'clock, eats breakfast, and goes to a local show to watch people dance. Of course, this does not interest her. For Keiko, it's better to find a place to eat and drink. In addition to sightseeing, tasting local food and wine is her true purpose for traveling. Because her vacation time is relatively short this time, Keiko has to take the train back to Tokyo now. This is the life of a female alcoholic in Japan.